Hello. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening. It's your Blue Archive Gacha Whale, beginner artist self-proclaimed, and your boy, Tosanyu. Welcome to the art stream. How are you all doing? For today, I will be drawing Jurad Rexford from Holostars English. He's like, he would like say third gen, but it's like more that he's like from Armis. They have like all their own group names, you know. And this like where he's from. He has his birthday tomorrow. So I will be doing something for that. Yes. And I think more or less themed after that. I don't know. But since he's like a pretty funny guy, I guess you can like draw something funny with him. On the left side you have like a little bit of a sample on like how my art usually looks like. So this is like the quality you can expect from me. Since it's Jurard we're speaking of, I think I'm doing something meme-like with him. I saw like that the Armis boys received their second outfits. Yeah, it looks like nice. It's kind of like in the same kind of timing. Maybe like with a delay of like months between the groups. Like EXO received one, HQ, the Vanguard boys they received theirs, and then months after it was like Armis. Since Altair has been in a hiatus, there's like nothing with him. He sure would deserve something, you know, but this is kind of understandable that there's like none. It was like a few days ago, his birthday. And should have been interesting what he would have done on this day, since he has his own home 3D studio, you know. There's like freedom, and he has like the technical know-how to like organize that on his own. There was like something, and with the off collab 3D with Flayan and Battle, this was like pretty nice to see, like him operating that. But if you're like alone, there's like only so much you can do. So it was like obvious to see there are limits. Same time, you know, limits are meant to be broken. Again, kind of coil. Final Fantasy. Well, Hololive Tempest, Holostars Tempest. Tempest has something of the meaning that there's like a change in the tide. That they're like, it's like a similar kind of theme to like Uproar with like Tempest. That they're like bringing some kind of change in here. So far, it has been like, it has like it is gone. It was like say the momentum and they have like to regain their momentum. But yeah, it's like kind of halting, and it seems like they are cooking more or less in this kind of regard. But I'm still like curious on what else they can like do. Guess I can add something. Right, let's do it 750. Yeah. Is the balance alright? Somewhat. Would make the body even smaller, so that it fits like with the proportions of what I usually draw. Alright. He's not a big boy. He's gonna be a small boy. You know, he has like all these amazing people around him. Octavio, Gold Bullet, and Ruse. He has a sniper in the group. And CQC expert. And there's the puppet master, can like cover all kind of different angles. And then there's Ruse, the all-rounder. But he's just like, yeah, kind of a boy failure, can't do as much as the other guys, you know. He's the leader, yeah. It's a little bit like in chess. That, yeah. He's like the king, but he can only like move one step, while the other guys, you know, queen, bishop, knight, that they can like do a lot more things. But yeah, he still has like, he's still the leader, you know. Without the king, the game is lost. You can still somehow play the opponent, even if your queen is gone. So yeah, a leader's like important. I kinda liked his comparison in regards with his his mates, and then Chess told like something about that when he had like his new outfit out. But yeah, while I'm like yapping, the stream, I think I don't plan on making it too long. Maybe like under 2 hours. If I'm like, yeah, really good in my autopilot, it might be like about 1 hour. I don't know. But yeah, this is like still a live drawing, and will also be my first time drawing Jurard. So there will be like some authentic struggle and like progress in that. There are sure legends that are like better than me. I say like legends, you know, they're like still some more hidden talents, hidden yeah, hidden gems we could also like say out there, right? And I'm like, Yeah, one of many, like the sand on the beach. Yeah. But yeah, this like still something you can like follow. You like to. Make them more like smaller. If the balance is alright. I spent like the last times off stream with like watching Breaking Bad. I think like about 3 weeks ago I started to watch a series and I'm really hooked in. It got me really, and I finished before the stream like the series. I got like to its last episode, to the finale, and I'm still like processing the moments of that. I was like not thinking that much when I went in. You know, like with TV series, normally I'm like the anime boy and don't watch much like live action series. Like I did saw glimpses. It's like Big Bang Theory, One Half Man. There were like those were like broadcasts in the German television. And it's like, yeah, you can watch it and it's like not required to watch every single episode. So even if you miss an episode, you can like still you know, keep on watching. The characters, they don't necessarily have development. They like stay the same over the whole lifespan of the show, even like after seasons, you know, just like for the sake, oh, if you miss one episode and then you watch like the episode after, you're not missing much out. It's like pretty much entertainment, like yeah, something like that. But yeah, at some point I got Netflix, and then things like Walking Dead or like Queen's Gambit, those were like live shows, live action shows I watched, and this was like, yeah, it had like more development and such. I was like a chess gamer back then. Not bad one, I would like say. I don't play it really, but I still have it in me. And I sure like understand like when like top chess player are like facing each other, that there are like some tips and that are like some tricks there they pull like out. But the gimmick there in Queen's Gambit was like kind of yeah, with the power of trucks, you can like win against any chess top player, I guess. And Grandmaster, yeah, they say like Grandmaster, right? For like that. Or card games or like chess. Top players say like in video games, kind of. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, I was like watching those and they had like some certain kind of cinematography of Breaking Bad. I was like kind of amazed, you know, like live action TV, but it had all of a sudden like cinematography and characters that are like evolving, that are like changing, and yeah, it's like great. There's like really good characters. And it's worth binging. At the same time, it's like also enjoyable enough to like just finish the episode, let it sink in, you know, don't like switch immediately to the next one, and think about it. And when I took like the time, a lot of things make like sense. Like, of course, there might be plot holes, you know. At the same time, I don't see like how it should like dissatisfy you in like watching this series. They do like a freaking lot of things right. It's been long, Tosan. Hello, the backrooms level. Or backrooms. I don't know how I should like shorten it. Back shot. Any case, welcome back. I could like say, or like welcome to the art stream. I will be drawing Jurad Rexford from Holostars English. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, like that. You can call me Backrooms, Marv, or Khan. I guess I'm gonna stick to Backrooms. I can't read Marv or Khan on in your name. Might be like your nicknames, you know. But as long as I can't make a connection with the nickname and the username, I won't remember it, to be honest. Okay, thank you for giving me some more options. I won't use those other two options though. Yeah, thanks in any case. So I will be occasionally talk about random things, unless there will be like a topic that will like generate through whatever I like talk, you know. I was like talking before that about American TV series, and I finished watching one a lot of people talk about, which is Breaking Bad. I finished watching it today, shortly before the stream started, so it's like still sinking in, and I'm kind of like, wow, what a great series. And you can still watch more to it, kind of. I was like thinking, oh, 5 seasons, it's like not an anime size, 20 minutes per episode. It's like 45 to 50 minutes. It's like almost 1 whole hour, like similar to what I remember when I watched like Squid Game, you know. Coincidentally, I was listening to one of Breaking Bad's soundtracks. Cool. It has like some really great ones, right? It makes like good for creating tension, like some of those. Yeah. Not that I can remember those titles and connect a melody with it. But I will like look more into it, maybe. I know like for sure after you're done with Breaking Bad, you can watch Better Call Saul, which is the prequel of it. And it's like a series that can rival Breaking Bad, which is like, wow. You can like kinda like top or like rival it. It's like amazing. Normally a lot of part 1s are better than the part 2s. But it is like a TV series, so like not a movie, right? So you kinda have to keep it consistent, right? Like how everything goes on. It's kinda like cool. And I do heard about that people like watching it. Like without spoiling what someone to me like told, you know, like without spoiling it. What is like happening in Better Call Saul? When it's like, he finally called Saul. Yeah, let's go! Like just a TLD after series, I guess. Yeah, Dexter was also like recommendation I received. It's like about some kind of mystery cases. And it looks like a natural kind of death, but actually it's a murder, you know, something like that. And then it's like kind of unraveling, solving those kind of cases to like shed light on it and finding the actual killer, whatever. It reminds me of like Detective Conan when I was like kind of seeing that. When you watch like a lot of like those kind of Detective Conan-ish series, you know, and it's like, yo, don't mess with me. I read like 70 volumes of Detective Conan. I'm like familiar with 168 kind of cases on how to murder someone. Don't mess with me, you know, those kind of otakus who like put out their knowledge, flex with it. Which is also like amusing to think about. Oh my gosh, the hair's like weird. Hair's weird. Hair's wild. Yeah. Yeah, basically a bloodspot expert while being a murderer at the same time. But I will see to it once I'm like done with the with like Better Call Saul as well. And yeah, maybe like El Camino. Wet French fries. Yeah, I guess wet French fries you could like call it with this hairstyle. It's like a pretty wild style. I mean, the character's also like the VTuber's also like a wild one. Unless he's getting like nerfed with like being in Japan, then he has to like stay silent. Or voice destruction, whatever. When he's like talking calmly, he sounds pretty nice. And I guess this may be his default voice when he's like indoors and like with his mates, gen mates, you know. I heard like from some that, from Haka for example, that he liked to have him as his roommates. He's like very polite, very respectful, you know. He's like knows when he has to open his mouth and like go crazy. So you can read like the room. It's like, yeah, pretty nice. So it's like pretty much similar to like plenty of Hololive members. They have like a streamer persona, but in actuality they're like one of the kind-heartedest. They have like one of the kindest hearts out there. By the way, I'm doing homework currently. Good. Then focus on that. Can have me in the background, no issues. I guess what I will do here is just like doing quick sketches, and if I'm like kind of like happy with the outlines and everything, I will I guess I like will correct it, like make it more clean. I'm like focusing too much. I'm trying too hard to make it like perfect in one go. That's impossible. I think like sketches are like beautiful too, right? At least like for me, sketches are nice to look at when you know like how the finished product looks like, or if it's like kind of art books, you know, like art books for like some games. You know, like how the finished product looks like, but then it's like nice to see what they were like cooking else, you know, what else they have like cooked on ideas, which made it in, which didn't make it in, when it's like, wow, they could have looked like that. Sugoi. Like for video games, visual novels, like anime-ish, you know, games. It's like pretty cool to have like an art book of that and then just like flip through the pages and like see all of the beauty. And it also shows you more or less that it's not like one person who works on the art, but like more people. Yandere breaks the fourth wall. I mean, it's like nothing unusual than playing currently a game about that, more or less. Reference Doki Doki Literature Club? You could like say so. But is she really a yandere? Is she like under the, you know, like if you think about yandere, you think like immediately about Yuno Gasai, kind of, from Mirai Nikki. But comparing like this kind of image in the head and then like Monica, not really, yeah, it didn't really come to my mind. Doesn't really come to my mind that she's a yandere. She kills for a senpai. Would you say it's like killing? Kinda like subverts. It's like subverting the visual novel dating sim kind of genre rather than trying to be a yandere. I must like say. I'm like some kind of guy who played like a lot of Galege, Eroge, the world of Galege, so like dating sims, you know, kind of. After I watched like The World God Only Knows and like read the manga of it, and I was like, yeah, I want kind of a probe to be like in this kind of genre. And then at some point Doki Doki popped up, and then yeah, I was like curious about that, and it pretty much like subverts this kind of genre and shines like more light on it that the characters in the game, they don't have a lot of freedom, that they're like just doing what they're like programmed to do. If we like think about the characters, Monica, she's like kind of a side character rather than like a main character, right? In the game. Like, just like, you know, like how cute and how Stella, Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri, yeah, are. But yeah. While Monica's more or less like a side character. But she wants like to go into focus, and she wants like that she's like noticed by the main character more, right? And she constantly tries to like sabotage the main heroines so that Monica looks like better as a better choice, but it doesn't work, right? So that she starts to break the fourth wall, like not in subtle ways, but like really, you know, in a unconspicuous way, like directly in the face of the player, and then yeah, to have like finally this kind of meeting. So I wouldn't like say ready to use violent or like murderous actions, more or less. Yeah, also thank you for like putting out the names. I got it all right. Sasugani. So this was like pretty much what I got like from Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, she like does all of that. It's like pretty much sabotaging. But I wouldn't like say she's like on the same path like Yuno Gasai. It's like yeah, doing that. Even like Yuno Gasai had like her motives for like you know, being so controlling in that kind of way. When you think about Yandere. At least that's like what I got. Like if you maybe like if you watch like stuff between 2010 and 2015, I guess like before 2015, I guess you should have like known about that pink-haired girl with a, you know, bloody knife or whatever weapon she gets in the hand. But yeah, Mirai Nikki was like pretty nice. I didn't watch the anime, but I was like reading the manga and it was not it was great. It's just like when the mangaka does like has like a hit title and then he tries to make another one, the other title will not do so good. You have to like more or less give it some time to like cool down before you can like put something out. Else yeah, you have like a similar case like Kishimoto, for example. Like he did Naruto, then he wants to do like something Samurai Naruto, and then this series is like kinda flopping because you didn't give them enough time to like process Naruto, kind of. And then yeah, and then it's just like, yeah, we still want more Naruto, and then it's like, okay, I give you Boruto, and then yeah, it's like this kind of miss. At least that's the idea I have like now. That you can't like continue on this high. You have to like let go, and yeah, before you can continue something new, as you have to stick to the high, kind of. Are you drawing a Jay Gatsby reference? I don't know. What is Jay Gatsby? In any case, like the reference I'm like drawing, it might be like, you know, the Cheers meme from Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, like this one, where like raising a kind of alcohol glass, wine glass, you know, and then have like this kind of smug face. In any case, I don't know what Great Gatsby is, but I do know the Leonardo DiCaprio cheers gesture. Well, I want to like quickly end the stream, so I don't want to. Yeah, I will look at it later. Yes. Stream will be like about under 2 hours long, so I'm not gonna wasting too much of your time. But also I need like, besides like, you know, not wasting the time of my gamers, it's also like, yeah, I I need more time as well. I have like other things to do other than streaming. Busy boy. That's also like my first time trying Jurard, and not that quite easy unless like I've simplify like a lot more things. Maybe I like leave some things out and such, like bounty hunter kind of theme. I do, you know, like when there's like the talk about bounty hunters, I do like think about those Star Wars bounty hunters kind of. Maybe nothing like Jango Fett, Boba Fett, you know, like in the armor kind of, and then jetpack and such. But those who look like kind of, you know, like they're like could be like from the Wild West kind of, just like more sci-fi, like Cat Bane maybe, like from the Clone Wars. I was like thinking. Have like kind of a sheriff hat, you know, and then like 2 handguns, and has like some kind of like Wild West kind of vibes. This was like pretty reminiscent, like the good old days, like modern Star Wars. So like Star Wars after George Lucas. There's sure like I think like one good series out there, but most of the current ones, I heard like, yeah, it's like there's nothing like recommended. So the like West is like kind of falling off, you know. But like a lot of the old series are like good, like those that were mentioned, like Dexter, you know, Better Call Saul. I was like talking about Queen's Gambit too and Walking Dead. Walking Dead I had like to interrupt at some stop watching at some point, since like one of the characters I was like unconsciously attached to, you know, it's like Gun, and I noticed like the change after, like, you know, when that character's like not there anymore, your enjoyment is also like, you know. And I watched like enough seasons, so I'm kind of like, yeah, that's good, I'm fine. But what I might do is like I watch some recaps and like follow it that way. I also watch like Queen's Gambit. This one I managed to finish, yeah. But man, the message of it is just like, yeah. That's like basically begins like, yeah, you can become a grandmaster in chess, just use drugs and let's go. Drawing looks good? Yeah, thanks. I mean, Jurard looks good. Jurard is looking good. If the character, if Jurard looks good, the drawing will look good. Maybe it doesn't make sense, but for most parts it's just like girls I draw. And then it's like, oh, she looks cute. Yeah, because she's cute. Something like that. Yeah, this. Drawing, fantastic. Well, nice that you used that kind of vocabulary. Gosh, vocab. I like to say fantastic a lot. So yes, I guess. Of course there's like more vocab you can like use for that. I mean like, great. It's good. Magnificent. Kind of like funny, like English language at some point. But every time I go back to German, I do think, yeah, German is like more funnier. I don't know. But yeah, when you like start on learning a language, usually like you pick up like children books first, right? Because that's like vocab that's like easier, usually. But if you like check out like German textbooks, or like, yeah, not textbooks, but like books for children, it's especially like astounding how hard the vocabs in there are. Do I have examples? Oh gosh. There's like this word, Blumentopferde. So like 3 separate words. Now 3 separate kind of words in the English language put into one sentence, like one word in like German. Like Blumen in German are like flowers, right? Topf is like pot. And Erde is like earth, right? So it's like the earth or a flower pot. Blumentopferde. This is one word. We in German language. In English it's like, yeah, the best way I can describe it is like earth for the flower pot. So it's like 6 words. But yeah, if you like see like German, a lot of like English and like German words, the vocabs are looking similar. So it's like for a lot of people who are in Germany, that they can learn English pretty fast because it looks like similar. Earth, but no E in H. Yeah, pretty much. In any case, keep it simple if you try to learn a language, yeah. I must like say. It's like also fine to just like have the basics down. But regardless, even if like the language is like kind of funnily difficult for those who want to learn it, it has like some great content out there in like literature. In the kind of regards of like video games, there are like surely some flops here. Apparently, welcome's a synonym for good. Welcome. When we like use welcome, it's like only in the kind of sense that when someone enters something in our house, or like joins a group, and yeah, that's like the only times we use welcome, kind of. When it's like you know, in this kind of exchange of like thank you, when like you're welcome. Germans usually don't use you're welcome like in their language, since this means has like the same meaning as like welcoming someone when they first joined or like they entered the building. It's like welcome dear guest, you know. It's like, you know, we say just like, oh, don't mind it, or no please, you know, something like in this kind of sense. The house is burning up as it burns down. Huh. Well, yeah, fire is like constantly searching for more like to burn. And fire is like spreading. Like when you lit a fire, fire points like upwards, right? Pretty much. Also, yeah, 6 hours behind me. Yeah, that is like known to me. You guys like mentioned something that you live in a certain part of the sea, and there's like 6 hours difference. I do like my schedules when I do like when I do my schedules, I do know about time zones and like more or less try to like paste it around that, so that a lot of people that I can cover, at least like some of my regulars or like more of my audience. But yeah, usually the perfect time for me to stream is also like around those hours. For most people in Germany, it's like around 8 PM, you know, 7 to like 12 PM, that's like their prime time. For me it's like not that great, since I need to sleep, and I have like morning shifts, you know. And if I have like an afternoon shift, then yeah, I can't like cover the prime time at all like the German one. So I just like yeah, cover like the prime time for C audience more or less, sometimes for US audience, kind of. But I can't like really have the like the prime time for German people, so that's like maybe why you can figure I'm speaking English, right? Like not German, really. I can speak German, yeah, but I don't really have a reason to like use it on stream. Not always. And besides, I want to learn more English. Like using your language, usage of language makes you more proficient in like using it. Not using it, but like being better in the usage of it, I guess. It's like muscle memory, you know. If you like keep riding your bike, you know, you're like pretty good at it, and maybe you can like do some tricks, you know, trick shots, whatever. And yeah, I know hippopoto monstrose. No, this doesn't look German. We must add the last bit of Pneu Mono Ultra Microscopic Silico-Vulkan Mucorniosis, I guess. But yeah, that's like a way too long word. It was supposed to be coniosis, not conionic. Let's see. It's a complicated one word. It's actually a complicated word. Too long of a word. It's like German classic sometimes when you start to read like literature from there. It's like nothing a normal human would use day by day, but there is usage of that sometimes. I sometimes like to flex with my skills, but at the same time, there's like not always reason, like not actual reason to use it. There's like not always the time and place, you know. Like you have like normal kind of conversation, like hi, how are you? When you know you don't like pull out like your one-liner you like learn like this is a pen. I wish I were a bard. Oh gosh, yeah. Like if you go like into chemistry, it's gonna be a lot more, yeah. More of like niche words that are like not used in the day-to-day. But yeah, it's there. It's out there. It feels like good for whole life that there's like one more who can speak German, like Cecilia for like whole life justice. And I do figure that a lot of people like her. I do notice that. Like in my closer kind of social life, yes, I would like to say so. There are like some fans. So it's kind of like nice to see. So there's like kind of a market for that. At least like the ends here, that they like to have like someone originated from there. Even though for me it's like, I don't know. Like looking directly at German communities, you know, like for VTubers and such, it's like a lot more in the solo sphere, I must like say. Like me including, I guess. But I don't really use it, you know. And not reaching out. But in any case, like I do like see Filipino communities with like VTubers, you know, and Bebo, for example, like Oseki Biju, he's Thai, I guess, since that's has at least like the roots from there, according to her debut, you know, when it's like another language she can like speak. It was like kind of interesting. But yeah, it's like in general like interesting, like from where all like those people come from, that are like now in you know, like a VTuber corpo, like where the origins are. And when you like see the origins, it also like could like say, like in those kind of countries, we can like, they're like otakus, they're like weeps. Oh, I see, you know, that there's like this kind of culture. Yeah, you figure there's like in Germany something. Like the biggest EU anime convention is like in Germany. It has like something like, yeah, a little bit of like Japan culture in there. You know, like those kind of things similar to like Chinatown, you know, in New York. We have like something like a Tokyo town, so to say. advantages of like when there's like more culture than like one in one place. You can try like out the other. Like the closest thing, you know, like whenever you like crave for Japanese food, then it's like the best experience if you go like to Japan yourself. But if you look like for something like Japanese food in Europe, then in like Düsseldorf in Germany, there's like the closest you can like ever get. According to like Kiara from Whole Life, Holomyth. And I guess, yeah, maybe she's right. Because when I ate there, it was like pretty good. It was pretty good. Like even the ramen, you know? Like for me, I know ramen from like making, from like those instant ramen, like those kind of packages, you know? Like you rip it open, you put it in like, like something, you know, like where you can pour hot water in. Let it like cook for, you know, like let it soak into hot water for like 3 minutes. There's also like those little packages for like the seasoning, for like the salt and everything, and like those little little fats for that. Like this little packages you like rip open, like put it in there with the noodles and then like the hot water, you know, like after it's like done for like 3 minutes, like soaking and like cooking. Then you like done and can eat it, right? This is like kind of the experience I had, and this is like pretty. This can be heavy, but it's like fast and can be tasty, right? But when I actually went to our ramen restaurant, you know, I went like to Takeichi, ramen shop, ramen store. It was like actually really light. Not really light, but it was like light. It was like not heavy, not really fatty, not that heavy on your stomach, and it was like kind of the breakfast for me. And it was like, yeah, I am full kind of. I feel full, and it doesn't like feel heavy in my stomach, and I can go on and like especially powered kind of. I feel like strengthened, and food is like supposed to like give you energy, right? And like fill your stomach. It did exactly that. And much better than any kind of instant ramen does. So I was kind of like happy with that. And this is what Japanese ramen can do. I only knew like those kind of things with pho. Like those Vietnamese noodle soup. But it's not the noodle that are like carrying it, but like the broth. But similar to like the broth from like pho, the Japanese ramen broth there, like from the Takeichi, this was like also good. I would like say I like prefer pho more, but maybe it's like the kind of bias because I have like my closer social circle, like people who ran a restaurant and they did like pho. Maybe it's like this kind of bias. But yeah, it's like pretty nice to like see that those different kitchens have like similar effects, even though if the taste is like different, that there's like this kind of variety. Okay, here's like something of a crown. Jurard. Don't really want to draw it, but I guess I have to. We're gonna make something like outlines here. I'm gonna keep it simple. But I guess I do understand like why some artists they don't draw the crown on Jurard fan arts. It's like too much detail. and some things you have like to leave out. He's a funny dude though. And can do a lot of different voices. Every time I like watch Markiplier now, I do think like, holy crap, he sounds like Jurard, but it should be like the other way around, you know? Like when you're usually someone who knows Markiplier, it's like, you know, and when you watch Jurard, it's like, oh, he sounds like Markiplier, you know? It should be like that way around, but for me it's like the opposite. Because I watch more him like than Flashtubers. Flashtubers are surely nice too, right? At least like when they have a good personality. But in the end, it's like up to like everyone else what they like, you know? And doesn't have to be understood. But I do want to understand, you know? What's so good about it is there maybe something that can enrich my life, and then I'm gonna put in my nose in there and be like, oh, is it for me? Is it not for me? I do like, I sure do didn't regret it with like some like some of the choices like I made. I didn't like regret on like being more curious about it and like just diving in. And yeah. It's like, you know, you take a walk in the town and then there's like some kind of magician, you know? And then you like watch him do like his thing, make his thing. Normally, sometimes they're like people who like do music, right? And then people like throw in some money, something like that. But you know, you see that, oh, that's cool. Maybe I do that too, you know. But at the same time, maybe not, because it's like was like so much magic in the moment that you like, wow, this is cool. But can I do the same? Maybe not. Grew up as a Markiplier fan, so I'm like, Jurad sounds like him until he starts speaking or swearing in Tagalog. Yeah, pretty much. But also, hello Dedicorn, welcome to the art stream drawing. Like, this guy you were like talking about, Jurad sounds like him. But yeah, when the guys like debuted, I was like, yo, this voice. Maybe people were like thinking about Markiplier, no? I kinda like knew Jurard before he became a Holostars. So this was like kind of like nice addition. Kind of like nice discovery. But it would have made sense to me, kind of. Like, I'm not gonna reveal his identity, no. But just like, you know, old fan. And then like, you know, getting pleasantly surprised. And also like him being Filipino, you know, those were like way too many kind of hints, you know. No, it's like, yeah, yeah, it's like, you can't like explain it in another way. It was kind of like nice. And he has like his fun, for sure. His dream job. Okay, did I do it right? Probably not. A human has like 4 fingers and 1 thumb. They are both expressive and loud, so I just imagine if they were in a room together and had a combo for both of them, collectively rage at the game. Yeah, if they're both in the same room, they have like the same voice. It's gonna be hard to tell who's who. there was this kind of point of view for Jurard when he was in the same voice chat with like Flayan and Octavio, and he couldn't tell who was who, so one of them had to like change their voice to like a very low one so that he could like tell who was like talking right now. So if it comes like to this kind of scenario, you know, if this ever happens, a collab between those two, I'm sure like, yeah, Jurard has to like change his voice. It would also like be interesting to see like how skilled Markiplier is with like his voice control, you know. But for sure, red-haired boy got like influenced a lot by Markiplier, the legend. Ah, I see. Next Saber was playing crab game within the same group as Corpse. People couldn't tell whose low voice was who either, lol. Yeah, that's like kind of the curse with like similar voices. If if you catch me in like certain morning streams, sometimes I can like sound like a certain member from Holostars as well. But to be honest, I could like also like do it in command. It's like also not that hard for me to like do voice impressions of certain members. You know, like Jurard is kind of a nice nice inclusion to Holostars. He's pretty much like the opposite of like Regis Altair, right? Like Altair's blue and white, and Jurard is like red and black for the main colors. Altair's like more on the soft side and the calmer side, as you know, while Jurard is like more wild and loud. It's kind of like nice, even though they don't do much with each other, even like at the start. But they had at least like some talks, and it was pretty much wholesome, even though out of character, you could like say, but it was wholesome between them. Yeah, and it was like more the calmer, fluffier side, who was like unaggressive, while you know, the one who's like loud and chaotic is like on the receiving side. Kind of like ironic. But yeah, I think this is also like a nice dynamic. While talking about Regis Altair, it was kind of like, you know, he started off like in the debut of like, wah, you know, and then he slowly developed like a introduction kind of thing. And when they have like those kind of repeated lines, it's like easy to copy them. If they were fonts, Altair's italic, while Jurard is bold. Yeah, pretty much. Altair was like more wah, and then his introduction would be like, hello, I'm Regis Altair, from Holostars English, leader of the Tempest Guild. Yeah, so those like are pretty easy to like copy for me. Like the way he laughs is like how I fake laugh, kinda. But like other members are gonna be harder to like copy, I would like say. Like someone like Shinri, you can't really like copy at all, right? I think I'm getting sick again. That sounds rough. Hope you're getting better soon. The ones my voice resembles are Usan, Yusan, and Daily Dose of Internet. Oh. there's always like, you know, someone who has like a similar voice to another person. Kind of like scary to think about. But with the age of AI, you know, that those can like imitate voices is gonna be like, yeah, more of a thing, kind of. But yeah, if you manage to be like a little bit, you know, not like if, but when your voice like sounds similar to someone, you could make like some funny clips with that, you know, or like some videos pretending to be. I kind of like remember this one thing, you know, Tagalog. Nah, okay. But it was like about Attack on Titan, but in Tagalog. And then a parody kind of scene. But yeah, if you can imitate the voice, you can make like a lot of dumb things and people will love it. Like prank calls, you know? Especially if like the figures like recognized really well. Hello, Domino's Pizza. May I take your order? When you know, when you start off with you know, like, wow, I'm Regis Altair, leader of the Tennis Guild. Hello. Sir, can I, what's your order? you know, and you just like keep going and going, and yeah, I guess I need to have like a full kind of set of like words what we're like about to say in this kind of voice, but could make like for something, and then there's at some point this will get leaked. This kind of you know, like this kind of prank call. It's like the question, hey Richard, hey Altair, what did you do on this day, on this night? And like checking for an alibi. I heard like you were like doing some prank calls. Is that true? Could make like for something, but yeah. And with like how absent like Altair is, like from like regarding streaming, don't know. Reminds me of the one Filipino dubbed version of a SpongeBob episode I once saw as a kid, and the VA behind Pinoy SpongeBob, the Sever Race, I swear. Like some voice actors do like really well, right? Just imagine a high-pitched SpongeBob voice going "Ako" in response to being asked which one of you is really dirty then. Oh, I see. Didn't "Ako" mean something really weird in Tagalog? I know like that's a name in Japanese, but when it's like in Tagalog it has like a whole different meaning. Not that I like know much of Tagalog. I do like know something like in one of the India kind of languages. I had like some friend and he teach me like some bad words. Ako's like I, like a me related word. Ah, gosh. So this makes like for some funny kind of situations. More or less. Okay, I can't see. I'm gonna keep it like that. But yeah, in any case, it's like harder for me to keep up with the boys. All of them are like endurance streamers. They become like endurance streamers. Don't have much time my day. But it's still like nice to see every now and then like how they're doing. Satsudan streams are like pretty much the only streams I can maybe like tune into. Unless those are like 10 hours, you know, long. But it's still like nice to have like a lot of energy. And becoming like old while they use like the energy from all their youth, pretty much. I feel like Jurad is like, you know, he's like one of the younger guys. He's like pretty young, I guess. But he's like using his energy for like good. It's still like nice that he is like motivated. Even though like his way of like doing streams, it's like he's using a lot of low budget options. At least this was like kind of in the first year, you know. But he tries like to do the best out of to do with that. And it's like kind of like, is he actually poor, or you know, he's supposed to be like the prince, you know, like Ikemen Oji. And yeah, but not really acting the part of like being a prince, right? He has like even a crown and everything, you know. But he shows like cultured regarding like the anime kind of like lingo and like references he like does at times. And he reads like more manga than me, I must like say. He like knows a lot more stuff than I did. I mean like at one stream where he like destroyed his throat and then was like in, I think that was Palworld, he did like this humongous birthday cake. I think I listened to there. And he talked like a lot of different things. One of the things is like the record of Ragnarok, I think, that humanity can be like cruel, but ironically they created like the strongest kind of humans that can like fight against the gods or something like that. And there's like a lot of depth in there. It was like kind of nice listening to him. Like not in his loud energetic voice, but in his rather calm like manner. I think I commented on that video as well. No, not video, but like on that stream. And I always was like hoping, please don't nuke this stream. Don't nuke this stream, I want to watch it afterwards. Okay. I'm not really sure about that one. The balance is off. But I guess it's fine. It's fine. What I can do is making this floof like a little bit bigger. Yeah. And then do my best with colors. I will keep it simple. You know, maybe his second outfit would have been better in this kind of case. Same time, I think maybe not. It looks like more Japanese style with his new outfit, right? While in his standard one, it's like more, yeah, he's the leader, he's the and then it would make sense, yeah, you are like holding an expensive kind of cup of like alcohol, right? And making like cheers with it. But yeah, in the end it's like both make sense, more or less. Both would make sense. What's red tone? It's like more pinkish. Pink red. Interesting. I can't one-shot everything, but just roughly. Dirty sketch. This is the aftermath of that. But it works out. There are not many streams I really like watch from him. But he's like maybe like next to Crimson Ruse, like one of the members I like watch the most from Holostars. Axel, I would like say I also like watch regularly. But yeah, in general I watch like more stars than like whole life, like stream wise. Remember like also like the kind of thing in like Project Zomboid. There was like not really a limit to the name. To like giving the character a name. It was like maybe like standard approach. Okay, I'm Jurard T. Rexford, so I'm gonna call myself Jurard T. Rexford. But then it's like a bit, you know. I am Jurard Tyrelius Rexfordicus. The Montemayor. Oh, yeah, he developed like a long name. Can't remember anymore, it has been like months. Well, yeah, I've seen Ruse and Gerardless more than Octavian Godbullet. No, I see, then we have really like similar taste, I must like say. Maybe this is like the demographic, you know, that a lot more people are like drawn to those two. The leader of Armis and then the boy failure, right? Not really sure like what people like think about the boy failure genre. Like for entertainment in the streaming sphere, it sure is like entertaining. It's like sure funny. But in anime sphere, I not really know. There hasn't been a lot of boy fellas, right? The main character's like, you have to be capable, you have to be like a role model, right? It's like, and then you have to be able to cheer like for the main character. But if the main character is actually a boy failure and then tries to redeem himself, doesn't this make for a good premise, right? Like for streaming, it can be more or less like this as well. Holostars are pretty much underdogs. There can be success with them, but you have to work hard for it. I mean, he proved it for his like 100k. I also remember like the Twitter interaction like with like Herb, I guess. Like Justice got their 100k like I think like during debut even, yes. Boy failures are charming, relatable to some. Yeah, I would like say so. Like if people make mistakes, they're like more relatable, right? This makes them more human if they do mistakes, rather than if they're like perfect from the start already. At the same time, you can like tell he has been a professional regarding streaming. People have been scouted, or like the application got like picked up and be like, okay, this is the one, right? Scouts sure like know, or like the headhunters, they sure like know which one to pick. At the same time, it makes them it does like make the managers a lot more problems, a lot more work as well. But yeah, he's like a businessman. He has his experience, right? He became the leader for that reason, I guess. At the same time, I do not know much about the other guys, like in his group. It's like only like him I know like the best. Rue's like secondary, but only like from him streaming. But not that I know anything about their past. But it's like fine too. They're like those kind of people who like prefer to like not really know, so they can immerse themselves easy. Or like for other reasons, right? But yeah, anyways. When someone's relatable, it makes it like, yeah, easy to connect. And then you can have like a good time. Maybe even get your first Oshi like that. I had like Oshis, I think like I had 2 Oshis, but they're like not in Holostars anymore. But I'm still like sticking around, just like for courtesy, you know, since they all like kind of need support. And I more or less have like a goal of like wanting to try every Holo Pro. Like with Jurad, I'm like one step closer, and he's like a good person. Like he has like his on-stream persona, right? He's like loud and obnoxious, but when people talk about him, like not him about being the on-stream guy, but like when they meet him in person, he seems like a really nice person. And that he has like his fair amount of wisdom he's like sharing. So like Jurard. But also, at the same time, he has his insecurities, like You know, when he got like the splatter stones and when he panicked? This was like something I remember still. I'm back. It's coming together. Wonderful. There's all like some good news you're coming back with. It's also like something, you know, when people are like vulnerable, if they can be attacked. It wants to make you like soften up on them as well. At times. Maybe this is like how this charm works. Max charm. Yeah, I think like in the end, from what I see like for Holostars English, every group needs at least one class clown more or less. Like one guy who's like the target for like jokes and like roasts kind of. Like for Armis, it shouldn't be Ruse, it shouldn't be Gold Bullet, Neva. So like Jurad is like pretty much a tank who's like absorbing all the damage. It wouldn't like be too good if the others would like take it. Sure, they some of them wouldn't care, but from watching them and like having a little bit of a cross on how they are and their personality, yeah, I think like someone like Jurard is needed. If it's like Vanguard, you know, like Tempest, like in total, it's like also like Battle who's like tanks everything. It can't be like Shinri, it can't be like Flayon. And like a good heart like Baka, not especially, shouldn't be like a target, you know. They're watching out for each other in a way. Like the synergy is like pretty good, and yeah, props to like the headhunters kind of to like bring the right people together. Like there's a lot of progress going on there, and it's like kind of interesting, like compared to like other companies. But it especially takes a lot of time to develop like a good one. But yeah, I guess it should like need more time so that the fans, you know, can like grow, that the fan base can like grow, that there's like more time to like grow attached to them rather than like launching a new wave like right afterwards. I think like Wonder Feud was like that they try to like focus more on their current talents, strengthening them more, and yeah. So it's not like a quantity thing, but like a quality. And if enough time has passed, not really sure what enough time is, then there will be like more. Niji Sanji didn't have like a bad reputation. It was like kind of interesting to see when they launch like every single time like a new wave. And sure, it can be nice when there's like new faces and everything, but in a short interval of time, it's just like kind of a risk, you know. There will be some winners and some losers, always. It's like yeah, it's like a competition, like YouTube. But for some reasons, like, you know, it's like the underdogs. Some of the underdogs there I grow attached to. It's like not the inside. I haven't like, I did watch them, yeah. But for those who are like loyal to, it's like mostly like some of the JP, like some of the JP underdogs in there. It's like, yeah, why do you support the company? I'm not really supporting company, you know. It's like more like the talents, you know. You like become like, you face like, you know, whole life because of like the talents. It sounds like some random funny clip and be like, oh, that's great, let me leave a like. And then it's like YouTube recommendations coming at you and be like, oh, you like this? Here are some more. I got you, dude. And you know, and then you get like bombarded. At some point, your YouTube is just like a big has like a big portion of like Vtuber stuff and be like, oh, I know you like this. Yeah, I got you some more. It's gonna end up like that. Pretty much, I think. Okay, what was I talking about? Short-term memory. We'll talk like about some YouTube recommendations, right? And then like watching VTubers. Nah, I forgot. Whatever. It's not important, right? How do I try water? Guess like wine is gonna be easier. Wine? But what color? Well, it's not perfect, but you can recognize them. At least that's the goal. And I'm like longer than like 90 minutes in. Let's complete that within that hour, and then yeah, include more depth into it. Yeah, tomorrow's his birthday. Not really sure what he will do. I do know what he did last year. But did I? Do I know? Do I know? Now maybe I do mix up it with something. But I remember for his membership, for example, or maybe he did the same thing, I'm not sure. Not membership, but when he receives his monetization, was something of a self-harm? No, that sounds wrong. But like he punished himself during the whole stream. Self-torture, whatever you might like call it. It sounds like pretty bad, right? But it's like those kind of things of like eating an onion raw. those kind of things. It's like unnecessary, you know, unnecessary hurting yourself, unnecessary doing yourself a discomfort. It's for the content. I do it for the laws. It's like not good, boy. Even like while he's the boy failure, people still care about him, you know? Kind of like, yeah. You're really the guy we look down onto, but still like a human, right? And he sometimes he feels like a little pro, but he has like all this wisdom, you know, as well. Which is like sometimes surprising when he like shares those kind of wisdom. He's also not bad at collaborating. Remember like him with Merryweather? That was also like kind of nice. He took even charge, like Jurard, like of the whole flow of the like the conversation. While he has like some hints of like introverted, same time he's like able to do things that an introvert cannot. Kind of amazing. And yeah, he can voice act. So if you give him enough time, yeah. It's like about 1 year in, he needs at least 1 more year to like before maybe have like a proper goal, I guess. Develop a proper goal. To like do something more than to have like a little bit more of a image on like what you want to do. At least that's like what Axel like said, you know, like you need some time here, at least 1 more year, and then yeah, you can like have like maybe found your purpose in what you want to do. In life, it can be like similar. I mean, maybe you're like currently fine with your current situation, but like thinking about it and every now and then looking at current situation, are you financially well to have like a roof above it, like 4 walls around you, a bed, internet, food, you know, like if you like just simplify it in terms of like being animals, have you eaten, have you hydrated yourself enough, do you have a place to sleep? You know, if those needs are fulfilled, it's like great. But since you're a human as well, is there like more you need? Can you earn enough? Is this enough for you? Do you want more? You know? Is social life going well? Is nobody bullying you at work? Or like at school? There's like a lot of things to like to think about. And what is happiness even also. Kind of surprising when like the most helpful advices come like from people like him. But at the same time, it does make sense. Like those people who have the most up, they gain like the most amount of experience. So maybe it's like not surprising when like this guy here has like a lot of wisdom to share. But when, yeah, when you look at Shinri, it's like, oh, Shinri is perfect. He's like a very well-behaved, he's like an adult, but when Shinri like shares about something about himself, you know, it's like that he wasn't always like this. It's like kind of like hinting that he was like Jurard, like effing up a lot in like life. Being some kind of a clown, maybe, I don't know. But for sure like he did a lot of mistakes. And then this humbled him and then he became like, you know, pretty mature. Shinri's Satsudans are also like nice to listen. I love Satsudans. When people yap, it's like always great. But you can't always tell if they're gonna yap. Like, if it's like a gaming stream, it's gonna be a gaming stream, right? Something like that. Even though I love Reach's voice, like his voice is super nice, he's not much of a yapper. At least he doesn't have the ability to like keep the flow up and everything. He's not a good yapper so far. But he enjoys those Satsudan streams, like doing those Satsudan streams. If he does more of that, he gets better naturally at it. At the same time, he does like way too little. And in the near future, I don't really expect much since he's like a kind of a hiatus. I hope he will do better, you know. Maybe has like a reason to come back. Yeah. But also I'm gonna keep my expectations low and just wait. Like, you know, 2024 was hard for a lot of like Hololive fans. Like kind of the worst time to be a Hololive fan. Kind of. I'm like one of the guys who like really got into like 2019. So like before Myth was like a thing, Hololive English was a thing. The English branch. But yeah, it opened like a lot of gates when like English wave came. And without Hololive English, there wouldn't be a Holostars English. To be honest, I never would have thought I would like need a Holostars English. Like the idols are nice, cute girls, those character designs. And then those concerts, yeah. But I never thought I would need a pro. I need a pro. They're role models, but like in a different kind of sense. Those are like people you can kind of look up to and kind of respect as well. Yeah, they're like pros pretty much. Rather than husbandos, they're like pros. And sometimes you need like the kind of you need sometimes to be on the side of a pro. If you don't have them physically by your side, then like tune on to the stream and then yeah, this is about it. You have different flavors. Jurad about him messing up, Ruse, how's like pretty locked in and tries to show himself on his best side, but also sometimes nerding about you know, the hobby, what he does on stream. Like his Hunt Showdown streams, like Ruse's Hunt Showdown streams were like nice. At least like a good kind of introduction into like Hunt Showdown would be his like first Hunt Showdown streams. They had like a 1 hour limit and this is like really nice for like people who don't have enough time but they want like a glimpse on like how their gaming skills are and their personality in accordance to that. And man, Ruse is nice. Like not a lot of people can like fill in the audience into the details on what this game is about if they've never played it, for example. That they like know on what to expect. And then at the same time, there's also like commentary about his every move. Or like what the opponent can eventually do, what he would like to happen, would have happened or whatnot. like best case scenario, worst case scenario, and then like goes through the steps while he's like in this battle scenario. Like it's like not like, you know, anime scenes where it's like a constant clash of like slashes and with swords, you know, where like the action's like constant, but it's like 1 shot, 2 shots, retreat, and then shots have like delay, and reloading takes a long time. So having connect the first shot is like really important. If none of them land, then yeah, reposition, take cover, and then like try to predict the next movement. It's like not too much action focus, but you know, it's like somewhat a strategy. And he plays like Hans Shodan solo, while other players are like in teams, you know. It's like a lot harder this way, but it's kind of like interesting to like dive into his mind. And you can like kind of tell, yeah, this Ruse guy is like pretty capable. Gold Bullet is also like a gamer, I must like say. Pretty much skilled. And someone who talks like a lot, but it's like random, and there's like not really a pacing to like things. But to be honest, I haven't like watched a lot of Gold Bullet. Like streams I watch here at times. Like clips I don't really find a lot. But his streams are like really easily recognizable. Like all his stream thumbnails have like the same style, more or less. Like he does his thumbnails probably himself. Okay, it's almost 2 hours, let me wrap it up. Make something like fireworks. Effects. But just using one one color. Okay, I think it's enough. Maybe I could do more. Yeah, okay, more or less. That's gonna be all for now. I think I upload it tomorrow. Today I gonna upload something else. You can find it on Instagram, like my social media account. You can find it on Blue Sky, you can find it on Twitter. I also have a Pixiv running as well. Like if you don't have any of the other. But I only like upload my art there. Sometimes my stream schedule. I'm not much of a social media user, you know, like I'm not tweeting 24/7 really. So if you just want art, then that's like it would be like nice if you yeah support it in some way. But even if you cannot, that's also like fine. In any case, I wish you all a nice rest of the day, evening, a good night, whatever time zone in the world you are. And with that I say bye bye.